And she was inspired na hindi mag-give up. Pinapikita ko muna to. I have to show this to you. Yan, so we're near the mountains, or if not, we're in the mountains already. I think this is Wenatchee, Washington, or we're approaching Wenatchee, Washington. So it is really nice, and that's why I welcome people that would want to relocate or immigrate to the US talaga. It's a beautiful country talaga. It is. Yes, it is a beautiful country talaga. Parang na-bless talaga itong US.
So welcome back to our channel. So today is Wiljan's winter recital. What?
My first ever recital.
Yeah, his first ever recital. So he's gonna play the guitar and he's gonna perform
Silent Night.
Okay. So yeah, that's the not the whole version, but I think but
short version.
Yeah, the short version of it. So he's prepared. He practiced before we're going. So yeah.
Yan, and it's also the recital of Sky, yung cousin niya.
Yeah.
But she'll be playing the piano also.
Yeah.
So Wiljan is the guitarist. Skylar is the pianist. Ayan. And we will see you there.
And I'm gonna play Silent Night.
program. So ngayon,
Christmas recital.
Yeah, Christmas recital or winter recital.
Oh no, winter recital.
But yung mga tinugtog nila is lahat Christmas song.
Turn right toward West.
So yun, tapos na. So ngayon papunta kami kakain kami.
Sa labas.
Sa labas. So,
kain kami ng Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, kasama yung sister-in-law ko.
So
yeah, we're on our way there. And Wiljan did, Skylar and Wiljan really did a good job. Right?
Skylar and Wiljan.
Yeah.
Good job.
You too.
It sounds like a question though.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're going there and I don't know if we're gonna vlog there.
I know, we'll see if we can vlog there.
Yeah, but
If not, then we'll vlog in the house, in the apartment. Like, see you. Nandito na kami sa Texas Roadhouse. Dito kami ang dinner ngayon. As a celebration sa successful na event today. Tonight pala. Yan. Nabusog ba kayo? Oh! So, tapos na kami kumain. We're on our way home na. Uwi na kami kasi may trabaho pa bukas. And it was a great night for us here in Tri-Cities, Washington. So, uwi na kami. So, nandito na kami sa bahay. Si Jansoy nasa kwarto niya. Si Alison nandun sa kwarto namin. Gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo yung night lights. Oh. Yan. Yung night light dito. Halip na tayo sa loob. So, yun ang skyline ba tawag niyan? Night skyline na makikita namin sa gabi dito. So, ayun, tapos na yung winter recital nung dalawa, ni Skylar at saka ni Jansoy. And they did well talaga. So, we were really proud and we were really happy. Sulit yung bayad namin every month. So, yun, we're on a road trip. Kaming tatlo. Yung kapatid ko may work eh. So, kami tatlo nang muna nag-road trip. Anyway, ayun nga pala, a few days ago or a week ago, actually they've been messaging na for a few weeks na siguro or a few months sa Facebook Messenger namin, sa Facebook page namin. And may dalawang kababayan tayo na nasa Canada ngayon na nag-message nga sa amin. So, ang isa is single, female. She's currently in PGWP. So, postgraduate work permit yun. Teka muna, papakita ko muna to kasi ang ganda eh. Para makita nyo naman kung saan kami ngayon. Yan. It's really nice. Wow. Yan. So, yan, si Alison muna nagdadrive kasi first half nito ako nagdadrive. Anyway, so yun, yun nga, nag-message sa amin. Ang first nag-message is a female under postgraduate work permit, kababayan natin. Single siya, and then she had her schooling sa Ontario. 1-year program, medical related, healthcare related. So, and then after that, nag-PGWP siya. Yun nga lang, hindi siya nakakuha ng trabaho na related sa kurso na nakuha niya. So, what she did was, she transferred to Alberta kasi may mga friends siya doon. And then, nag-recommend siya sa isang food chain. So, yung A&W food chain. Marami niyan sa Canada eh. Sa Vancouver, marami yan. A&W food chain. Parang McDonald's, parang ganun. Hindi pala A&W. I'm sorry. DQ pala. So, DQ. Yung DQ, mga desserts naman yun.
Ice creams.
Oh, ice cream. So, doon siya nagtatrabaho sa DQ sa Alberta. And then, yun nga lang, kasi 1 year lang yung PGWP niya. So, mag-expire na ngayong January. So, uuwi siya sa Pilipinas ngayong January na. And nakita niya yung mga vlogs namin last year, yung paano kami nakapunta dito, galing kami ng Canada, anong ginawa namin. And she was inspired na mag-relocate din kasi nga medyo malabo na yung path niya sa Canada eh. So, a good thing na mayroon siyang ibang path. So, yun nga, pa US. And she took, kasi yung background niya is she's a medical technologist, gagaya sa akin ng bachelor's ko. So, she took the ASCP, yun nga sinabi ko previously, ASCP certification para yung parang licensure para makatrabaho ka dito sa US as medical technologist or medical laboratory scientist. So, nag-review siya, self-review, and then kumuha siya ng test, nakapasa naman. So she did all the required documents already in Canada. Tapos na lahat. And she messaged us kung ano yung agency namin. So anong agency namin papunta dito, and I told her. Pero ang problema lang nun is yung mga agency kasi, pag medical technologist ka, naghahanap ng current experience yon. So, ang problema kasi wala siyang current experience kasi nga she's working in other fields like food industry. Hindi siya sa medical field or sa healthcare field or sa medical technology field. So, sinabi ko sa kanya na pwedeng umuwi na lang, pwedeng sa pag-uwi niya, mas buti kung trabaho siya as medical technologist doon while nag-apply siya and waiting for an employer. So kasi mas i-prefer ng mga employer naturally kung may current experience. So yun ang gagawin niya. So she'll be going home this January na, malapit na, and we know the feeling talaga yung malapit nang umuwi, pa-expire na yung visa, malapit nang umuwi. It's not easy talaga yung pag-dispose ng mga gamit.
Very
yung
depressing.
Yeah, it's anxious talaga and very sometimes depressing, and anxiety level napakataas. So mabuti na lang nag-isa lang siya. Pag may pamilya ang hirap, pag may batang hirap talaga. So yung advice ko sa mga nasa Canada, if you can do anything else, you can do everything, I mean, to stay in Canada legally, of course. Kasi ang hirap umuwi. And then yun, yung kagaya namin, well, we have to go home talaga. So yun din ang gagawin niya. She will go home, and while she's in the Philippines, she will get an experience para kapag-apply dito. And we know my sister, I mean, has a friend, best friend niya, my agency. So I think we will refer her sa agency na yun. Hindi ko na lang i-mention kasi hindi ako nakapag-ask ng permission. So my sister has a friend ko na rin kasi I've known her way back college. So college pa yung sister ko kasi barkada niya. So I will tell her or them about this, yung kababayan nga natin. So para naman konti makatulong ng konti. So yun. And yun yung isa. And then pangalawa, may isang pamilya din, mag-asawa at may anak sila. Student din, former student din, international student. Tapos mag-asawa silang pumunta doon, tapos nakaanak sila doon sa Canada. So yung anak nila Canadian, pero nga nasa nursing field naman. Yung lalaki is a nurse. And then kumpleto na siya, NCLEX passer na pala siya doon sa Canada. Pero yun nga, ang hirap daw makakuha ng trabaho talaga kahit NCLEX passer na siya. And he did not give any details, but I think hinahanapan siya ng experience pa, ganun, hindi ko talaga alam.
Same sa
Cool.
sa akin, di ba? Hinapan ng experience.
Oo. So naghahanap talaga ng experience, tapos hindi siya nakahanap talaga ng employer, and tapos na siya on PGWP na siya ngayon, working as hospital clerk yata, kasi yun ang kinuha niyang kurso So hospital clerk, parang ganun. And then tapos na yung PGWP, actually expired na, but they are currently on implied status kasi nag-apply na sila for permanent residency na. So ongoing na ng application, and actually na-pass na nila yung permanent residency nila na application, and yung decision na lang ang kulang. And while naghintay sila, they decided talaga na mag-relocate na lang sa US kasi nga may mga nagsasabi din sa kanila na mas mabuting ang kung nasa nursing field or healthcare field ka dito sa US. So yun ang gagawin lang. May mga questions siya about dito. Nurse naman kasi yung misis ko, so I have some knowledge about it. So I tried to answer all his questions talaga, including anong mga tao dito, ang insurance system, ang scheduling, ang mga requirements. So yun, and they're still processing. Kahit daw makakuha sila ng green card, I mean permanent residency sa Canada, they would still relocate talaga to the US. So yun ang decision nila. So yan, I'm trying to help him by answering his questions. Kung ano lang yung nalalaman ko through experience and through konting knowledge na din. Kasi nga, nagbabasa din ako about nursing. Hindi pa kami pumunta dito, and pagpunta na dito kasi nga si Allison is a nurse. So yun, and I hope maging successful ang relocation nila. Now, I don't see it as a failure kasi nga may magsasabi, actually isa na ako doon before na I would term it as a failure, yung pathway, yung Canada Dream was a failure. Actually, it wasn't a failure talaga na yung hindi natuloy sa Canada. I think it was a redirection. So may isang vlogger na nagsabi noon nag-term noon, doon ko first na rinig sa kanya na it was a redirection, and I would agree talaga 100% na it was just a redirection kung saan talaga kami papunta, and dito talaga kami papunta, and dito talaga ang lugar namin. So it was a redirection, and we don't have regrets naman kasi on our experience in Canada, we don't have regrets kasi nga we had really good time there for the most part, although struggles din talaga, and I mentioned our struggles na kasi dun, so I don't have to mention it in this vlog kasi I mentioned it already. And we were happy there. There are times that we were happy there, and kaya Canada has a special place in our hearts. It was a chapter of our lives, so our lives beyond border. Ching! So yun, and we will try to help our kababayan na makapunta dito. This is a big country. Marami pang bakante dito. Kasya pa tayo dito. Yung whole area ng Philippines, isang state lang yata dito. So napakalaki nitong US kasi, so we can all thrive here as long as we come here legally, of course, and stay here legally, of course. And it's not po a judgment on the ones that are here illegally, hindi po. Buhay po ninyo yan, wala akong masasabi sa situation niyo because I'm not in your shoes. So sa inyo po yan, I'm not judging you. So yun, and masarap na mahirap manirahan po dito sa US. Trabaho talaga. Hindi pwede magtrabaho dito. Walang ayuda dito. I don't know. Medyo siguro sa mga low income. I'm not saying high income po kami. Hindi po. Just like I've said before, we are in the middle class. So hindi naman po kami low income. So hindi ko alam kung may ayuda talaga. So yun lang ibig ko sabihin. Pasensya na po Bisaya kasi it's hard to find the word sometimes sa Tagalog kasi nga hindi natin native language ang Tagalog. Bisaya po kami. So yun, medyo malapit na kami sa patutunguhan namin. Yan, kita na yung snow mountains. So yun, matagal na din kami hindi nakapag road trip kasi yung trabaho kasi weekends. Kasi kulang kami ngayon, so I have to work the weekend shifts talaga. So wala na kaming road trip. And may nagsabi, bakit di pwede yan, puro ka weekend? I want to do my part naman sa scheduling ng workplace namin. So be a team player. Hindi naman to forever talaga, just for now while naghahanap ng kapalit sa may nag-resign kasi. So yun ang story sa dalawang viewer natin na nag-message. Actually yung isa, yung babae, since the start talaga. She first saw or found out about our channel nung nag-post ako about bakit kami umalis ng Canada. Then yung wife ko, pag-post niya yung open work permit, so she told us na nakaka-relate talaga siya, and she was inspired na hindi mag-give up. Pinakita ko muna to.
Look at Nug, we're getting
I have to show this to you. Yan, so we're near the mountains, or if not, we're in the mountains already. I think this is Wenatchee, Washington, or we're approaching Wenatchee, Washington.
Look at
So
that.
it is really nice, and that's why I welcome people that would want to relocate or immigrate to the US talaga. It's a beautiful country talaga.
Spiritual
It is. Yes, it is a beautiful country talaga. Parang na-bless talaga itong US. So it's really nice here. And hindi madali makapunta dito. Pero if you have the chance or the path or the way to come here, you should come here. Yun nga, hindi madali. May mga struggles din. May mga hindi magandang mangyayari din. Lahat naman ng places, ganyan talaga. Pero for the most part, you get to experience a lot of experiences. And yeah. So, trabaho medyo talaga mahirap kasi nga immigrant ka, hindi English ang first language mo. Although ang kultura naman natin hindi talaga nalalayo sa mga taga dito, sa mga Amerikano, kasi nga we grew up watching movies from the West, televisions from the US. We are, I think, westernized na. Mga holidays ng US, kinuha din natin, mga ganun ba. So, we are, hindi na gaanong ma-culture shock talaga dito sa US kasi nga, we've been watching the US, how do you call this, society, or we had glimpse of their culture. So, hindi na gaanong ma-culture shock talaga. Yun nga lang, yung language lang talaga. If you are fluent in English, kasi naman hindi kami gaanong fluent ng English, medyo mahirap sa umpisa. Pero once you get used to it, gaya ko ngayon. So, yan. Once you get used to it, madali na lang. So, yun. Anyway, we have, I think, 42 miles left sa patutunguhan namin sa road trip na ito. So, I just filmed a short vlog about yung mga kababayan na nag-message sa amin na they're planning to relocate here in the US from Canada. Yan. Kasi naman nakarelate na kami kasi galing din kami ng Canada. So it's a beautiful country also. Canada is a really beautiful country also. So we miss the place and we love the place also. It's a part of us. And we are blessed to call Canada a part of us. So yun lang munang vlog namin ngayon. And as always, we are thankful that you are watching. Sana wag kayong masawang manonood. Kung magsasawa na kayo, wala na po kami magawa. Sorry po kung nagsawa kayo. Sana hindi kayo magsawa. Pero yun nga, we can't, kanya-kanya tayong gusto sa buhay. So yun. And thank you all for watching. God bless you all and stay safe po.